Hey guys, I've had a lot of people asking me over the years how to teach a horse to side up to a mounting block. You'll see in some of my videos, you'll kind of clip your fingers and they'll come around to mount up to the side mount of a block. And anyways, there's several videos out there. I definitely ain't the only horse trainer that does it, but I do think it's a handy tool, and I do try to teach it to about every horse that comes in here. It wouldn't be fair if I got a horse out of the barn that was already doing this, and I come out here and I show you how to do it with a horse that's already doing it. So I got a horse that's absolutely from scratch, and I got one that's a little bit on the aggravating side. That way you can kind of see, in case you know, I don't want to get just a perfect horse for a perfect situation. This is a little filly. I actually bought her a few weeks ago. She's a little bit up in my space a little bit. She don't know any kind of groundwork at all, so I figured she would be something good to start with. But anyway, there are several videos on YouTube of how to do this. I haven't seen anybody do it my way. Maybe they are, I don't know, but my way is a little different. And the reason is because I don't like to teach my horse to come toward pressure. A lot of people will put their horse right up against a wall like this, and they'll be against the wall, and they'll reach in and they'll tap that horse right here, and it can't go left. It can't go to the right. It's right anyway. It can't go that way because there's a wall there, and they just sit there and tap, 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 and asking the horse to move until finally he says, "Well, I'm going to move this way. I got to go somewhere because he's asking me to move, and the only way to go is this way." So then they relieve the pressure, and they do that. So then eventually you tap the horse right here, and he moves toward the pressure. But I personally don't do that. But you know, it's whatever you want to do. But I'm sure it works. The way I do it, I clicker train them usually. And this mare, she don't like treats. I brought my little clicker. I got it. Usually what I would do is give them a treat, give them a click. It's a clicker training thing. I usually teach them that, but I don't teach them all clicker training just because I brought my little bag of treats. I got my little bag of treats, and my barn's probably, I don't know, my barn's probably 200 yards from here, and she don't like the treats. She won't eat them, so we're going to have to do something else. I'm just going to show you how to do it without the treats, without the clicker training. The clicker training is you don't have to have a clicker. Like I said, it's just, to me, it helps it stick. It's something I do with the dogs and the horses and everything else that I train. I try to give them a, you know, it's just more consistent than I am. The clicker is. It's got a consistent noise to it, a consistent good job, you know, versus me. But anyway, I'm going to show you. This is a little crop. It's, I don't know, what is that, 3 foot long. Got a little tail on the end of it there, about 3 inches long. This is not really the crop I usually like to use. Or usually the one I like to use is about 4 foot long, and it's got about a 12-inch tail on it, but I didn't have one of them either today. I couldn't find it, but we're going to use this one. I may be yelling, I don't know. I got a new microphone, so I'm trying it out. If anybody's watching, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. You got anybody watching, Harrison? Can they hear me? Is my audio working, you reckon? If my audio ain't working, we're going to have to stop. I've never used this microphone before, so. All right, we're working. Good deal. Okay, so look, now this horse don't know nothing. She ain't. So what we would do is teach the horse to give the pressure first. All right. I'm going to tap her out here on the back end. She's not going to move because she's not been taught to move off pressure. See, she just stands there. She don't know. So I'm going to kiss her a little bit. I'm going to teach her to move off pressure. And you don't have to, I'm not asking you to come out here and beat them to death. Just tap them a little bit. Ask them to move. Now I've been riding her and she knows what that means. She knows that means move. So I've already taught her that. We've established that in the round pen. When I kiss at her, that means move. It means go somewhere. So if I'm kissing at her and I'm tapping her, she's moving away from pressure. All right, now we're going to go back the other way. And you notice I'm getting to where I don't even have to touch her now. I wonder why that is. You're getting to where you don't even have to touch her. She knows it. She's anticipating. She knows what's coming, right? Same thing with the side up. You're going to start with this crop, and eventually you lose the crop. She knows what you want. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time with her right now. Don't ask them to do much all at once, just a little bit each day. Spend about 10-15 minutes a day with them. All right, we're going to, now that she knows to move when I tap her, we're going to try this. She may run forward. Usually I would try to have her somewhere a little bit more enclosed, but the lighting sucks in there, so I brought her out here. I'm going to reach over around the back side of this horse and touch her on that side, away on the side away from me, and drive her toward me. And I'm going to, at the same time, I'm going to kiss at her. More than likely, she's really kind of wired up. That's just kind of horse she is. She's probably going to try to go frontwards or backwards. She's probably not going to go the way I want her to at first, but we're going to see. Here we go. I want to come right across her back. Now see, she's going to try to run from me. Well, I'm going to come right across her back. I'm going to tap her. And just as quick, well, just as quick as she goes my direction that I'm asking her, there it went. I quit. She moved 1 inch, is all she moved. You might say, well, shoot, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That ain't far enough. That ain't gonna do me no good. She moved 1 inch. Shoot, that's a lot. She came my direction, the pressure quit. She was going away from me, like she's right now. The pressure was still there. Okay? Now, I'm on the back side of her again. I'm sorry you can't get a good view. I'll move. I'm on the back side. I want to tap her. Tap, 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 tap. She moved. She moved 1 inch. Good. Good girl. Now, if I had a clicker, I'd give her a click. Good girl. Good girl. I'm just going to praise her a little bit. I'm going to pet on her. Good. The pressure, I relieved the pressure. That was the biggest thing. The petting is just icing on the cake. All right. Now, I'm going to try it again. Come right over the back side. Tap. There she is. She moved. Good. Good girl. Good. Now, again, right over. Look here. You notice I didn't even have to touch her. Now she's moving. She's looked. All right, good. Good. Now, most horses, you'll still have to touch them with the whip for probably about a week into this. Some of them, I've had some of them that just catch right on quick. All right. Now I'm going to come right over the back side. See here. She's moving away. There she comes. Good. Good girl. Now I'd give her a click and a treat if I had treats that she liked, but she don't. But I guess I could still use the clicker, but I'm just going to show you how to do it without it. Now, do I need to change the view of the camera or anything? Can everybody see me all right? We're not professional cameramen. We're horse trainers. Anyways, we're going to go across the back side of her and ask her to move toward me. There she went. Every time, good girl, every time we're going to ask her to go just a little bit further and further and further. All right? But like I said, when she just, the least little bit she gives to you, pull all the pressure from her and praise her. Look here. I didn't even touch the horse. Didn't even touch her. Good girl. Look at that. Now, usually that don't go that good. But she did. She came to me, and there's no need to go ahead and hit her. If she's coming toward you, don't touch her. There's no need in putting pressure on her if she's doing what you're asking. So I'm going to ask. She don't come, I'm going to move it. I'm going to kiss. She don't come, I'm going to come over and touch her. There she came. Good. Good girl. All right, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to show her the whip. I'm going to ask her. She's moving away. I'm going to come down and tap her. Ask her to go a little bit further that time. Good. Good girl. Now, back up. Here we go again. I'm going to show her the whip. I asked her. She came. Good. Good. Look at there. Now, notice I didn't touch her. There was no need to. She came to me, I took all the pressure away from her. A horse moves away from pressure. That's just how they do it. That's how they're operated. That's their defense. Anyways, here we go. Like I said, she's kind of aggravating. She's all over you kindly. But I'm going to show her the whip. I'm going to ask her to move. Good. Good. Well, shoot. How many minutes that take? 5 minutes? She ain't perfect. I think that's pretty good. All right. And we're going to hold the whip up. Ask. So I'm just sitting. Notice I'm wiggling my fingers. She sees that wiggling. Eventually I'll lose the whip and I'll just wiggle the finger. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna wiggle the whip. All right. That's all right. But I'm gonna keep pressure on her. I'm not moving my pressure. She can run around all she wants. We're gonna keep pressure. There she goes. Good. She can run around all you want. Dance with her if you need to. Do not take the pressure off until she does what you're asking. Here we go. Good. Good. I'm going to show her the whip. I'm going to hold my hand up, show her the whip, and wiggle my fingers. Good. Good girl. And that is all they are to it. I mean, we can go on and on with this all day and make a 2-hour video out of it. But that's the basic steps of how to do this. And every day you get these horses out, do that with them. And then after you got them to where you can hold your hand up, wiggle your finger. I'm going to ask her a little bit more. Come on. Good. Good girl. Now, anyway, when you get to where you can, let me just try. I'm going to try to lose the whip. The whip's gone. See what happens. She probably won't move. No whip. There you go. Good girl. Good. Look here. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Good. Hey. Folks, I promise you I haven't touched this filly with any kind of crop.
Let me ask, do you train both ways?
Both ways, like a clicker and this way? Yes. Yeah. I like using the clicker. But this is my personal horse, and like I said, I brought the treats over. She's not going to eat the treats. I tried her. I was going to try to give her a few treats to even see if she would like it before I got on camera, but she just spits them out and just hates them. So and my treats, yeah, sweet feed probably would work just as good or better in this case, but it's 200 yards from me. I don't feel like running back up there at the barn, but anyway, you don't have to have a clicker. To me, the clicker is the beginning of a lot of other training. Once I get this horse on a clicker doing this, we don't stop there. We use the clicker on all kinds of other trainings. We can make them lay down, count, whatever, fetch, whatever you want to do. The clicker is then established into their brain, and they use that clicker from then on out through the rest of their lives. So that's why I use a lot of clickers. And I'll probably end up clicker training her eventually. But for right now, you don't have to have a clicker. Yeah, if this is the only thing you want to teach your horse, don't worry about it. Just teach her just like this. Look there. Teach her just like that right there, and don't worry about the clicker if you don't need one. I mean, you can if you want to. Only reason, like I said, the only reason I like using the clicker is if I want to advance their training in a different level, I can. Different things. I'm trying to. Okay, once you're on the ground, we got her going on the ground good. We lost the whip. We're snapping her finger, she's coming. Okay. Now we're ready for the next step would be to get on a mounting block. I don't have one out here with me. I didn't figure I'd get this far today. Get on a mounting block and repeat this whole phase all over. Get on a mounting block, because once I get on a mounting block, I become higher than her. And everything changes. It's not the same no more. They freak out. Some of them don't, but some of them do. something, she probably would. I get on my mounting block, I get bigger than her, I get my little whip back out. She knows what to do. She'll come over the mounting block. I have a video already posted. I didn't have this part. I didn't have the beginning stages, but I have the part where I got on a mounting block, which is the side of a horse trailer, and moved her from there and got on her. So I will copy that link. I will paste that link in the bottom of this description of this video. I'll put that link on there so you can take the two videos and make one big one out of it. This is the beginning stages, and the other one's the ending stages. But guys, if there's anything else I can help you with, let me know. I actually enjoyed this. I hope the audio turned out all right. It's a new microphone. I've never had a microphone before, so it probably sounds like crap, but if it does, we'll delete it and try to do it again. Thanks for joining, guys.